Thanks, Steve, indicating I'm not in shape. That really hurts my feelings. Studies have shown that people who sit for more than 4 hours a day are more than likely to have heart disease, kidney disease, and diabetes. So stand up. So what can you do to keep yourself fit if you got to work a lot and your job demands that you sit by a desk? I'm joined right now by a familiar face here on Fox and Friends fitness expert, NikkiFitness herself, Nicole Glure. Nikki, what do we do about this problem?
It's such a huge problem. People say sitting is the new smoking, and if you're sitting at a desk all day long, you're doing worse for yourself than if you were to sit and go and run.
All right.
So if you sat and run, you're worse off. You're better off working out throughout the day.
And people who say, hey, I can't help it, I have to work, my job demands it, my family needs to eat, my house needs to be paid, you have a solution, and I sense we're about to engage in that solution.
Yes, we're about to get a little bit of action going on. So at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, on the top of the hour when you're at work, do 20 chair squats.
Okay.
So you would just sit in your chair,
all right,
squeeze the glutes as you stand.
All
20.
right.
So that's 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, top of every hour.
Just a second. Is this the music we picked? This is like Benny Hill music.
Well, maybe
Can I
this
have
is the
something
music. Maybe you're on hold with a customer, and this is what you're hearing in the background.
Fantastic. All right, we did our squats. My quads are pumped. People are starting to notice.
Now we're going to do tricep dips. So at 9:30, 10:30, 11:30.
Okay.
Legs out is harder. Legs in is easier.
Okay.
And just down up 20 times.
All right.
So you'll be doing this so many times per day. You'll get to about 180 to 200.
Now, Nikki, what are some of the
dips.
comebacks we should have when people say, what the heck are you doing at your desk?
Well, you know, you can either close your door if you have an office, or if not, just say, hey, I'm get fit. You know,
Yeah.
I'm getting ready for the workout triathlon
I would say throw
we're doing.
your name around. NikkiFitness told me to. All right, where are we up to now? Oh.
Now desk push-ups.
Okay.
So every time you have a bathroom break, a lunch break, this is when you throw in your push-ups.
Okay.
And you can get up to 100 a day. Just do 20 at a time.
All right. It just so happens that Nikki's DVD is right here, where I can look at different...
That's your motivation. You can look at the book and the DVD.
All right, how many have we done so far? We've done 3.
Now we're going to do bicep curls. So we worked our triceps. You got to do the opposing muscle group. And we want to do this standing up if you can. You can also do it sitting at your chair, but you know, sitting is the new smoking, so we want to work it out
And
here.
I do these triceps, and I can also take calls on speakerphone.
I say do this whenever you have a conference call.
Okay.
When you have a conference call, stand up, you do your bicep curls and your bent over flies.
Sorry.
This is for your posture.
All right, so now this is 5, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And that's for your posture. So you do that throughout the day. Every time you have any kind of call, you stand up. Do not sit when you have a phone call.
And do we have one more?
Yes, our last one will be our little glute workout. So you put your feet in the shape of a T and you kick back.
Really?
Kick your foot back.
What is that for?
This is for your booty.
Really?
Yeah, so, you know, when people walk by and say, Brian, what are you working on? Well, I'm working on my booty.
Right. Yeah, you know, just don't grab it.
But it tones up, you know, because you're sitting all day. I mean, my butt actually falls asleep when I'm at the office writing all my fitness articles all day long. So if you stand up, you work it here, it gets the blood flowing, and, you know, your legs won't be asleep.
So, okay, it takes about, what, 5 minutes?
Yes.
All right, and you do it every hour? You don't have to work out at the end of the day?
Absolutely.
All right, get her book, get her DVD, and steal her weights.
These are great. Amazon.com stand weights. They don't look like dumbbells, so people aren't going to look at your desk and say, what's that?
Absolutely. They could be for your wrist, for your mouse. Gretchen, back to you. We're going to work out a little bit more.
I think at the top of this half hour, all 3 of us should be doing those things for our triceps.
All right, if you can get Steve to sign on, I'm there.
You can even do this in high heels, so come on, join.
That'll help Steve, too.
Thanks, Nikki and Brian.